Alright, so welcome to the 2012 Wildwood 29 FKSS. Starting right down halfway here, we've got this little light port. Just open up that bottom, flip her open. You got your power cord right here. Just pulls on out of the trailer. It is about 20-25 feet long. So you can see the end here, standard 30 amp end. Most campsites are going to have that. You can plug straight on in. And if you're looking to plug in at home, to say charge your batteries, run your fridge, whatever, we do provide you with an adapter as well. So right in this back storage compartment here, just open that up. It does see straight through to the other side. You can see the previous owner has left the chocks here for you, as well as some blocks of wood for, I assume, blocking it up with your stabilizers. You can see you've also got some tire covers there, a little propane hose, as well as the jack for your stabilizers. Now with your stabilizers, you can see you got that jack in there. That jack's just going to run on to the end right there, 3/4 inch bit. Just runs it on down, contacts the ground, another full turn just to stiffen it up. Gets rid of the bounce in the trailer. That way it's a lot stable for you and just nicer. So the wooden blocks would be here for the sake of not allowing the scissor jack to extend completely. Just keeping a nice angle for it, keeping it stiff still. In the back bumper here, if you pull that plug off, you can see you've got your sewer hose there. That sewer hose has these two ears on it right there. So just take note of those. Those are how they attach to the sewer system. So we'll just plug that back up. And then make our way down. City water connection right here. Just take a water hose, stick it into there, turn on the water, pressurize the water lines throughout the unit. Cable hookup right there on the left and satellite on the right. And down below it is your sewer system. So this cap right there, just turning that off, you can see you've got those same two ears on the cap as you do on the hose, just attaches the same way that cap goes on there. When it comes to dumping your tank, you're going to pull that black valve. The black valve is controlling your black tank, which is filled from your toilet, so you want to do that one first. Once that's done, you'll come over to the gray valve on the left here. Gray valve controls the gray tank, which is filled from your sinks and your shower. So generally cleaner water, you'll dump that last just to help clean out the hose. And then as you come up to the front here, you can see you've got the secondary gray right there. That is just from your kitchen sink. So you'd pull that with the other gray valve open, allows that to run out as well. Then in the front here, you've got the exterior shower. So you'll get a key just like this one here. Sticks into there. Turn it open. You can see you've got the 3-foot hose, standard head, hot and cold water. So if the dog's out getting cold, you can spray him off before he goes inside. And then to the front, you've got your tongue jack here. It's the light with the little red button there. Up is up, down is down. And for your propane cover here, just undo that. And you can see the two propane tanks there. They are both full. Pull this cover off. And you can see right in the front here, just that green is letting you know which tank you're currently drawing off of. So that would be this tank here. We'll open that up. And of course, if things were to stop working on propane, it's most likely just because this one's run out of propane. Just turn that off, switch to this side, and you're good to go. The little black box behind it is your battery. So as long as you're plugged in through that short cord in the front, the battery is charging for you. Over on this side, you can see you just got the little service light there, as well as, of course, your front window here. Right on the side, we've got your hot water tank, so just line that keyway up, pops open. Before you ever turn it on, you just want to hit that relief valve right there. Make sure that shot of water comes out. A bit of water coming out is letting you know that it is full. It is safe to fire it up. And then right down on the bottom here, you can see this little black switch here is the switch for running it on electricity. You can see that's currently on. For running it on propane, there's just a switch inside. I'll go over the reset procedure. Yeah, the reset procedure once we get in there. The reset button is just right down here. And just on the other side of our awning arm, you can see we've got the exhaust for your furnace. So of course, if you're ever running a furnace that does get hot, you don't want nothing blocking that. This here's a vent for your fridge, nothing for you to worry about. And right up here is just a vent for your stove. Of course, propane stove is putting off fumes whenever you're using it, so that's just evacuating them from the trailer. As we make our way back, you can see you've got a little GFI protected outlet here. The reset's just inside in the bathroom. Fresh water port right there. So you take a water hose, stick it into there, fills up your freshwater tank. As for the drain for that tank, right down here, you just got that little valve. Open that up, drains out your tank. very back is just the other side of your storage compartment. Again, see straight through. You can see you've got your other two chocks right there. Alright, so this back door here, we just open that up. Is right into the bedroom. Little T-handle on the back here, just props in, holds it open. I'll grab this bar of your steps and pull it back. Flip that last step over, and that's your entryway to your bathroom. Or to your bedroom, sorry. We'll close this off and we'll go up to your front entrance. Opens up the same way. Steps out, fold it over, open up the door here. Same T-latch. And your handle here, you're just lifting it up. There you go. So you can see we've got your generator here, as well as the adapters for it, and the funnel for if you ever got to fill it up with oil. Up on the wall here, the light switch on the right does your interior light right by the entrance. The rest of the lights in the trailer are on their own switches, just like this one's got right there, as you can see throughout the trailer. This light switch on the left is a porch light outside. And then right underneath your light switches, this little cabinet here, if you open that up, you've got the rest of the controls for the unit. So on the very bottom here, slide room, press and hold out, the slide will make its way out. You know that slide is fully extended when you hear some clicks from the motor. So those are the clicks you're looking for. Right above it here is your monitor panel. So with this switch over to the left like that, that is your water pump turned on. With it over to the right, that is off. Right above it is your battery. And so we press and hold battery, and you can see that we're currently C for charging. G would be good, F is fair, and L is low. Same idea for your fresh tank. So as you fill that up, we'll go from a third, two-thirds, two-thirds, and full. Of course, as you can see right now, we had it draining, so we'll just leave that going for you. Above it, we got black. Same idea as you fill it up, third, two-thirds, and full. Same thing for your gray and your galley. Now, just to reiterate, your galley is your kitchen sink, and your gray is your bathroom sink and shower. Right above it's a hot water tank control, so we'll turn that on. That light's going to come on with it just to let you know that the ignition sequence will start. Once the light goes out, the ignition sequence has started, and if it were to come back on after that, that's when you're looking to go and reset it, and at that point you'll be going outside and hitting that reset button that we showed you earlier. So now that it's off, I bet you that it's going. If you take a look outside, so you can hear that whir, you can feel the heat coming off the top. That's all you're looking for. Get hot water in about 20 minutes. We'll just turn that back off for you. Right on the other side here is just your stereo. So power button, just push that knob right there. After that, very straightforward, everything is labeled. Speaker set A is your inside set, speaker set B is your outside set. Push to turn it off. TV previously mounted by the previous owner. Comes with the remote. Is on a mount, I believe. Yep, so it does swing out. We've also got a power bar back there. And all of the cable and satellite hookups. Alright. So of course just more storage below it with your recliner there as well. As we come towards the front, we've got your fridge right here. So the power button on the left there turns it on. With this button on the right in, it's going to run on auto, which will first use AC power, then it'll switch over to the gas. And if you're looking to run it solely on gas, have that button on the right come out and it will run just on gas. If you were to get that check light there, it's the same thing as the reset for your hot water tank. You're just going to want to turn it off and back on to reset it. Microwave, standard household, not much I can teach you there. Right below it's your range head, so the light as well as the fan. So that's the fan that be using to evacuate out that vent outside we showed you. If you're turning on your stove, you're just going to turn it over to light, hit it with a lighter, and she fires up. Same thing for the other two, as well as for your stove. Just going to turn it over to pilot, press and hold, and then right in the back Once it clears out all the air from the system, you see that little pilot light going. So once you get it going, you're just holding in for another couple seconds just to get it going properly, and then you can release and it'll hold itself, and then you can select your temperature and she'll fire right up. Once you're done, you can turn it back to pilot and it'll hold just the pilot light for you. However, if you're going traveling or leaving the trailer for a while, you want to turn that right off. So into the kitchen, lights again just on their own switches. Household tap, hot to the left, cold to the right. Storage on storage above. For opening the window up here, just turning this dial after you've opened up the cover outside. So just like that. You do want to make sure that it's closed tight. More storage underneath, of course, GFI protected outlet on the wall. As stated earlier, all the lights just on their own switches. The only one that's different is this one up on the wall, which has it in the bottom right corner there. More storage above the top of your couch here. That pouch contains all of your owner's manuals. So any questions on the unit, that's a good place to start. So moving back, right in this back wall here, we've got your thermostat, so press on. It'll go into your fan speed first. When it comes to your fan speed, unless you're looking to just move air with a high or low fan, leave it on auto. After that, we'll press mode and she'll come into cool. So select your temperature on the side here. You can see we've got it at 13 right now, just to get it going. That'll turn on the air conditioner. And with the AC going, you basically got two different options with it. You can have this louver in the back here closed, in which case it's moving its air through all of the ducting, or you can open it up and it just dumps all of its air into the living room here. So what I recommend, you first get out to your campsite, open that up, cool off this area, close it off and start moving the air. After cool, if you hit it again, she'll come into furnace, turn off the air conditioner and fire up the furnace. So the furnace is moving all of its air through these floor vents, as well as a couple more in the back. And then after furnace, if you just hit mode again, she'll come into on-off and turn itself off. And through this doorway to the bathroom, light switch just right up on the wall here, turns on the two lights. Right above our heads, we've got the roof vent, turn to open. Switch in the side there turns on the fan. Then over by the sink, we've got your GFI reset. So test on the bottom, reset on top. If you ever have a note that doesn't work, this is a good thing to come check. Little medicine cabinet, of course hot and cold water. Toilet just has the little hand lever in the back. Pull that to flush. Shower, it's a standard head, standard hose, hot and cold water. Nice size. More storage here. That TV is straight over into the bedroom. So you can see we're on a mount here. It does swivel out. And then in the bedroom, you can see previous customers left these window shades. And if you lift up on the end of the bed, you've got access to your storage compartments in the back here. And right above the head of the bed is the little light. And right above our heads right here is a light as well, run by the switches on the wall. So the two switches there, one switch is for this light here, and the other switch is a porch light outside. Remote in the back corner for the TV up in the corner here. And that's that. Beautifully simple little unit. If you've got any other questions on it, please feel free to give us a call, 204-237-7272.